Hey everyone, and welcome back. We're diving into something pretty interesting today.
Yeah, this one's pretty cool.
A review that calls itself a bloody love letter to a horror classic.
Definitely an interesting title.
Yeah, right. The source is a piece from ABS CBN Lifestyle.
Oh.
And the title is, get this, Nosferatu Review, a bloody love letter to a horror classic.
Wow.
So even before we get into the film itself, that title, a bloody love letter. I mean, what does that even make you think this movie's like?
Well, I think, first off, it makes me think that it's going to be intense.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, it's horror after all, but it's also,
Right.
it's clearly trying to be something more than just,
Right.
a typical scary movie.
Yeah.
The bloody love letter part suggests that the film is like
Like a tribute or something.
yeah, exactly. A tribute to the original Nosferatu from 1922.
Oh, right. Yeah.
But also, a fresh take on the story.
Yeah.
Maybe even pushing some boundaries.
Oh, Tuesday.
Could be pretty intense.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And, speaking of the original Nosferatu, I think a lot of people don't realize that it's considered like a landmark silent film.
It really is
Yeah.
like a true masterpiece.
A must-see for any horror fan. So have you actually seen the original?
I have.
Oh, you have?
Yeah. It's incredible. Like, even though it's silent and in black and white,
Right.
it's just so effective.
Of course.
The way they use like shadow and light and
Oh.
the imagery of Count Orlok. It's
Right.
so haunting.
Wow.
It's just a classic for a reason.
Yeah, for sure.
It really gets under your skin.
That's awesome. I'm going to have to check it out then.
You should.
So getting back to this new Nosferatu,
Yeah.
this review was written by Mavi Solangi,
Okay.
and it was published on February 26, 2025.
Okay.
And it's on ABS CBN Lifestyle.
ABS CBN.
Yeah, so for those who don't know, ABS CBN is like a major media company in the Philippines.
Oh.
So it's interesting to get that kind of cultural perspective on this film.
Yeah.
But back to the review itself.
Yeah.
What else stood out to you?
Well, one thing that really caught my eye was how the review analyzes the new Nosferatu's take on the vampire.
Okay.
It's not just a remake or a reboot.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's more like a conversation with the original film.
Wow.
Exploring those classic themes of desire, isolation,
Yeah.
the nature of monstrosity,
Right?
but in a contemporary context.
Okay, so it's not just like a...
It's not a carbon copy.
Right.
It's something new.
Wow, that's really interesting.
Yeah.
So we have this blend of homage and innovation.
Exactly.
But what about like the
Yeah.
technical stuff?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Did the review talk about like the cinematography at all?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
The review really praised the film's visuals,
Okay.
especially how the director used light and shadow to
Yeah.
create this feeling of dread and unease.
Okay.
And even though the original was silent,
Right.
this new film uses sound design
Okay.
to really ramp up the psychological tension.
Oh.
The review specifically mentioned
Yeah.
these unsettling soundscapes
Hmm.
and a score that just adds to the whole...
So the atmosphere.
Yeah, exactly, the atmosphere.
Wow. So we've got visual storytelling,
Yeah.
psychological tension,
Uh-huh.
haunting score.
Mm-hmm.
This new Nosferatu sounds like quite the experience.
Definitely seems like it.
Yeah.
It's making me want to see it.
Yeah, me too.
And it also makes you wonder if a bloody love letter can be used to describe a horror film.
Right.
What other unusual phrases could we use for movie reviews?
Oh, that's a good question.
Like, what about a symphonic sonnet for a historical epic?
Oh, I like that.
Or a pixelated poem for an animated feature?
Oh, those are good. Yeah.
Right. It's fun to think about.
Yeah, that is fun.
Yeah.
So listeners, we're throwing this one out to you.
Yeah, what do you think?
Yeah. What creative offbeat phrase would you use
Mm,
to describe a film you love?
that's a good one.
Think outside the box.
Yeah, be creative.
And let those imaginations run wild.
Definitely.
Until next time,
Yeah.
happy watching.